In the days when the judges ruled over Israel, there was a certain man named Elkanah of Mount Ephraim. He was a good and godly man, and he had two wives. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. This sorrow weighed heavy upon Hannah's heart, for in Israel, children were considered a blessing and a sign of God's favor. Every year Elkanah went up from his city to worship and to sacrifice unto the Lord of hosts in Shiloh. There the priests, the sons of Eli, ministered before the Lord. When Elkanah offered his sacrifice, he gave portions to Peninnah and her children, but unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion, for he loved her deeply, though the Lord had shut up her womb. Peninnah, seeing that Hannah had no children, provoked her sore and made her fret, mocking her year after year.
Look at all these children running around. They call me Mother. What do they call you, Hannah? Oh, right, nothing. Every year you sit there, staring at that empty lap while I carry blessings in both arms. Maybe if you prayed harder, the Lord would remember you too.
Each time they went up to the house of the Lord, Peninnah would taunt Hannah, and Hannah wept and did not eat. Her sorrow consumed her. Elkanah, seeing her grief, said,
Hannah, why weepest thou? And why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons?
One day after they had eaten and drunk in Shiloh, Hannah rose up and went to the temple of the Lord. There she was in bitterness of soul, and she prayed unto the Lord and wept sore. She vowed a vow and said,
O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but wilt give unto thine handmaid a man-child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head.
As she continued praying before the Lord, Eli the priest marked her mouth. Now Hannah spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. Eli said unto her,
How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee.
No, my lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hitherto.
Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him.
Let thine handmaid find grace in thy sight.
So the woman went her way, and did eat, and her countenance was no more sad. They rose up early in the morning, and worshipped before the Lord, and returned to their house to Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and the Lord remembered her. Wherefore it came to pass, when the time was come about after Hannah had conceived, that she bare a son, and called his name Samuel, saying,
Because I have asked him of the Lord.
And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer unto the Lord the yearly sacrifice, but Hannah went not up. For she said unto her husband,
I will not go up until the child be weaned, and then I will bring him, that he may appear before the Lord, and there abide forever.
Do what seemeth thee good. Tarry until thou have weaned him. Only the Lord establish his word.
So the woman abode, and gave her son suck until she weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, with 3 bullocks, and 1 ephah of flour, and a bottle of wine, and brought him unto the house of the Lord in Shiloh. And the child was young. And they slew a bullock, and brought the child to Eli. And she said,
O my Lord, as thy soul liveth, my Lord, I am the woman that stood by thee here, praying unto the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord hath given me my petition, which I asked of him. Therefore also I have lent him to the Lord. As long as he liveth, he shall be lent to the Lord.
And he worshipped the Lord there. Then Hannah prayed and said,
My heart rejoiceth in the Lord. Mine horn is exalted in the Lord. My mouth is enlarged over mine enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation. There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee. Neither is there any rock like our God. Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. The bows of the mighty men are broken, and they that stumbled are girded with strength. They that were full have hired out themselves for bread, and they that were hungry ceased. So that the barren hath borne 7, and she that hath many children is waxed feeble. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave, and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed.
And Elkanah went to Ramah to his house, and the child did minister unto the Lord before Eli the priest. Thus ends the story of Hannah, the woman of faith and prayer, whose heart was heard in heaven, and whose son would one day anoint kings and speak for God to his people.